one of them had to do with, the kid from Duke, Zion Williamson. Now, there's a lot of hype with his NBA career, and nothing quite like I've seen in probably over 10 years. If we have to go back and think about someone that's as hyped as Zion, we got to think of LeBron. Now, we've had other players like, Derrick Rose, Chris Paul, and so many others, but nothing quite. Lonzo Ball, but that was manufactured by his dad, LeVar Ball, who was a bit of a sideshow. But this thing seems to be legit. Not granted, Nike and all of these, the NBA, they always have to build up their product and hype it up because they're looking for the next face of the league. Because LeBron is on his way out, but he's still currently the face of the NBA. So the league was looking for that next big thing, the next big it kid. And it looks like Zion is going to be it. Now, he went number one in the draft, but he was injured for most of the season. And going into the season, a lot of people had some trepidations about Zion. People like Shannon Sharp, many others. And the issue was a lot of people were sort of fearful about his weight. Because here you have a 6'6" kid that plays like a power forward, plays small forward or power forward. I don't know what position he plays, 6'6". Now, to put that in context, usually the optimal size for a point guard is between 6'2" to 6'4". Stephen Curry is 6'3". Russell Westbrook, I believe, is 6'3", 6'4". Your shooting guards, you want them to be between 6'5" and 6'7". Kobe was 6'6". MJ was 6'6". D Wade was 6'5". Small forwards, you want them to be between 6'7" and 6'9". Think of Lamar Odom. Think of LeBron at 6'8". Think of Kawhi at 6'7". PG at 6'8". And your power forwards are usually above 6'10". Probably 6'9" to 6'11". And your centers are 7 foot. But Zion seems to be playing positionless basketball. And I don't know what position they have him listed as, but the dude is in there banging with the big boys. Now, he's only played 13 games this season, and in those 13 games, he's averaging 23 points, 7.1 rebounds, 2.3 assists, with a PER, which I don't pay attention to, of 14.6. Shooting 57% from the floor. That's higher than LeBron. It's higher than Kawhi. Now, granted, all of his shots are usually going to the rim with lobs, putbacks, dunks, and all that. Shooting 41% from the three-point line, but I wouldn't read too much into that. He's averaging less than one three-pointer a game. Shooting 61%, 62% from the free throw line. And, getting you around a steal a game and a block. Now, the biggest issue with Zion has been his weight. That's what a lot of people seem to be cautious of. Will his weight impede his production, his career? Is it going to stunt the length of his career? Now, looking at him now, he's listed at 284 pounds. But there's been whispers around the NBA that actually he weighs around 300. Now, looking at his body, now, let me just quickly say. Looking at me in this video, I used to be much slimmer. Okay, I used to be much slimmer. But I gain weight quite easily. And if you look at me, you wouldn't guess my weight because I can hide weight. My body can conceal a lot of weight. And if you look at Zion, I think that's probably the case. So if you say he's around 300, I can believe it. You're looking at him and you say, there's no way he's 300 pounds. But if you put him on a scale, it's probably true. Nevertheless, this kid is balling. And the big sort of game for the week was him versus LeBron. The new kid versus the king, the chosen one. And boy, they did not disappoint. I think Zion had like 29 points and 12 or so rebounds or so. LeBron went for 40. Beast mode. Let everybody know that he's still the king. Had a stellar game. Stellar game. Stellar performance. And he put up some, and he gave Zion a lot of credit. Saying, hey, listen, man, this kid is going to be a star. But I think the message he wanted to send to the league and the rest of the world was, yeah, he's going to be a star, but pump the brakes. I'm still the king. I think that's what LeBron really wanted to disseminate to the masses. That's really what he wanted to communicate. He wanted to let everybody know that he is still the king.
For more short clips and other interesting shows, be sure to subscribe to the Dreamerspro YouTube channel. And for more in-depth analysis on sports and other events around the sporting world, make sure you follow us on our Dreamerspro Podcast on Spotify and iTunes. Until the next episode, peace.